It's the Miami Heat taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill, Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim. Which will put the endurance...
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And Risa Shea gets it to go.
It's always good to see Risa Shea mixing it up down low.
Three-pointer. And Tyler Hero gets a three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another.
To the inside. Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Sends it home from three-point land.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. The three from Risa Shea. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risa Shea better than this.
The three is up. And Young pulls it down. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Leading by 5. Let's go with a three. Buries it from 3.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Oh, got that one up quick. Hero's got 8.
And Hero excels at that ball. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture. When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Back to Porzingis. Outside Johnson. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone. I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Where? That's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
He drops it from range. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Here's Ware. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Man, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. It reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Down low. Out to the right wing. Adebayo from long range. And again, Miami with a triple. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Fast break, Miami. Here's Jovic. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Stolen by Young. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports right after. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
To the paint. Here's Ware. The kick out to Adebayo. Knocks down the triple. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
Riza up top. Pass to Porzingis. Rebound Miami. Wiggins outside. Whoa, Wiggins with feeling.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
And Riza gets it to go.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Back to Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to...
Whoa! A big finish right there!
Oh, my gosh, that was on another level. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Here's Ware. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
One shot.
Free throw is good. Young. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Porzingis. Off the mark there with a three. Heat leading by 8 to the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Daniels. He launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. And that's now 7 points for Dyson Daniels.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Pass to Young. Here's Johnson. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Johnson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Heat leading by 6. Hero outside. There's the three. Hawkins controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, right place at the right time for Hawkins Jr.
The three, Porzingis. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. .46 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Shoots over Johnson. Adebayo, no good. Hawks trail by 8. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
"19 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Up again. It's good on the putback. Jovic has gotten his 2nd bucket.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Johnson for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. 14 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, every year in the league, Johnson's become a better three-point shooter. That tells you how hard he works in the offseason.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, "I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Outside for Rozier. For three, Powell. The rebound by the Hawks. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Riza Shea. Tipped. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Good on the second one. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick stand. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way play.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Riza Shea. Right side, Porzingis. The rebound by Ware.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Porzingis on the double team. Here's Jovic. 4 on the clock. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Johnson. Outside Riza Shea. Right side Young. Back to Riza Shea. Here's the three. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Wiggins. The layup off target. Porzingis surveying the floor. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Daniels has got 9.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Wiggins, no good. Hawks trail by 6. This one for 3. Daniels misses. 1:14 left to play in the third. Hero for 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Left side Young. Excellent D there from Wiggins. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. From the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Pass to Riza Shea. Here's Young. Hounded by Adebayo. Back to Riza Shea. Misses in close. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Jovic. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Hero on the wing. He's got 26. From downtown. And so it's Miami, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Boy, they've been playing at a fast.
The Heat, 67.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Rizachet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And the Hawks with possession here. Daniels left side. And Hero comes to help. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. To the middle. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Stolen by Daniels. Rizachet with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Got a piece of it. Hero for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Hawks trail by 8. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Wiggins. And here's Miami. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Adebayo. And a missed layup. Here's Porzingis. Rebound Miami. Here's Hero. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 28 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, he leaves no question.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Adebayo's double. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. And the three misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
On the attack, Hero. And he gets it from 15. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Daniels. Johnson outside. .125 left in the fourth quarter. He got it.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Adebayo outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. .58 seconds left to play in the fourth. Hero Count it!
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyler Hero.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Outside Johnson. Yes, sir, with the three.
Well, Porzingis has a unique vantage point, so he can find those open guys others might miss.
And it's Miami's ball. They lead by 7. Oh, yeah! That's good!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
It's stolen by Johnson. And stolen by Adebayo. And so